Let's get one thing straight. Your bones aren't just scaffolding, they're alive. They breathe, rebuild, and respond to your lifestyle. So if you're in menopause and worried about osteoporosis or are already dealing with it, this video is your blueprint to better bone health. Hi, I'm Jody, menopause and yoga coach for women over 45, and I keep it real and simple here. No fluff and no confusion. And today we're talking bones, the kind that get thinner, weaker, and more fragile as estrogen drops, and what you can do to stop the spiral. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what works to support your bones, from training to nutrition, to the role of hormones, and even the mind-body connection. So let's get into it. Osteoporosis means porous bones. It's when your bones lose density and become more prone to fractures. It's often called the silent disease because you don't feel it at all until you fall. 1 in 2 women over 50 will break a bone due to osteoporosis. This isn't rare, it's mainstream, and the menopause transition is a big reason why. Estrogen protects bones. When estrogen dips, bone breakdown speeds up. And for many of us, we can lose up to 20% of our bone mass in the 5 to 7 years after menopause. Let's clear something up. Calcium is not the hero. It's part of the cast, sure, but your bones need more than milk. And here's the full lineup. Calcium, yes, but from food first. Think leafy greens, tahini, tofu, and almonds. Vitamin D, you can't absorb calcium without it. Sunlight's best, but most of us need a supplement. Vitamin K2 helps shuttle calcium to the bones instead of arteries. Look for MK7 in your multi. Magnesium, also vital. Pumpkin seeds, legumes, and leafy greens are your friends. Protein, especially in menopause. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight or desired body weight. Muscle and bone work together. Collagen plus vitamin C. Collagen provides the framework. Vitamin C helps build it. Omega-3s, anti-inflammatory support, chia, flax, walnuts if you're plant-based, and fatty fish if you want more alternatives. Also, gut health matters. If your digestion is off, you're not absorbing any of this. If you have bloating, constipation, or gas, that's your absorption red flag. Bone is living tissue. It responds to load. That means weight-bearing, impact, and resistance training are not optional. Lifting weights tells your bones, stay strong, we need you. Jumping, hopping, stair climbing triggers bone health. Yoga and Pilates is great for balance, flexibility, and posture, but don't skip resistance. Walking is also important, but it's not enough on its own. And it's never too late to start. Studies show even women in their 70s and 80s can build bone with consistent training. Cortisol, your stress hormone, depletes bone. Chronically high stress equals lower bone density. You need to regulate your nervous system as much as you regulate your protein intake. Breathwork calms cortisol and helps restore parasympathetic balance. Meditation reduces inflammation markers. Yoga improves posture and proprioception, reducing your fall risk. And we know falls equal fractures. Mindful movement boosts adherence. If you enjoy your workouts, you'll actually do them. Here are some supplements that work. If you're eating well and training but still low in bone density, you might need calcium citrate, which is easier to absorb than carbonate. Take it with food and split the dose. Vitamin D3, get blood levels checked. Most midlife women are deficient. K2, MK7, especially if you're on calcium or vitamin D. Magnesium glycinate or malate, 300 to 400 milligrams. And creatine, it's not just for muscles. Emerging evidence suggests it may support bone integrity too. I have a menopause supplement in the works that I'm so excited about. It addresses osteoporosis and so much more. No fluff, just exactly what our menopausal bodies need. So stay tuned. And on a quick note, don't over supplement. More isn't better. Get labs when you can and adjust where you need to. Estrogen replacement therapy, hormone replacement therapy, is one of the most effective interventions for bone loss prevention. The Women's Health Initiative scared a lot of people, but newer data tells a different story. HRT started before the age of 60 or within 10 years of menopause may reduce fracture risk and support bone density. And if you're a candidate, talk to a provider who knows menopause. Don't settle for outdated thinking. Let's recap the other essentials. Alcohol and smoking both rob your bones. Cut back or cut it out. Sleep hygiene is huge. Bone tissue rebuilds while you rest. Poor sleep equals higher cortisol, lower bone density. Balance training is essential. Falls, not weak bones, are what break hips. Mobility work, stretching, foam rolling all improve circulation and movement quality by reducing injury risk. And my favorite overlooked angle, joy. Women who feel connected, engaged, and empowered tend to stick to habits. Mood equals momentum. Osteoporosis isn't an inevitable sentence. It's a signal that it's time to lift heavy things, eat like your bones matter, breathe deeply, and move often. If you want a free guide with my favorite bone supporting meals, supplements, and strength moves, I've linked it below. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, well, I've got a lot more to talk about. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.